Recently, I came across a statistic that might at first sound hard to believe, and that is that 41% of people making 300 to $500,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck. On the other hand, some people making a tenth of that, in the range of 30 to $50,000 a year, are actually saving and investing more than these high income people. They're getting ahead every month and they are becoming wealthy. They understand that there is a huge difference between income and wealth, between how much comes in and how much stays in. And I have seen this firsthand for myself. I know people in that three to $500,000 a year range that are spending everything they make every month. In fact, they're spending more. They're living from their paycheck. They're also living from high interest credit card loans, lines of credit, mortgages, bank loans, and it's all going not to their future, it's going to their lifestyle. And that's why what they're falling victim to is known as lifestyle creep. Every time their income goes up, their spending goes up. Their savings, their investments are going nowhere because they're not contributing anything to it. Those statistics may seem kind of shocking and unbelievable to some of us who've never made that kind of money in our entire lives. But the question is not what are other people doing? The question is, what am I doing? What are you doing? Are you spending everything that comes in, or are you saving for the future? Are you investing? Now, look, I've got no argument with someone who gets a raise, improving their lifestyle, spending more on, say, a car or groceries or eating out, entertainment. I've got no problem with that at all. What I do have a problem with, personally, anyways, I can't control anyone else, is the fact that while your income goes up, you actually get no wealthier. A common rule of thumb is to say that every time you get a raise, you should be saving half of that raise. Now, that's going to vary from person to person with what your goals are, with what your expenses already are. If you're barely meeting your living requirements now and you get a raise, maybe you do need to spend all of that on the lifestyle that you're living. But what about the next raise? The one after that, the one after that. You need to be thinking about saving and you need to be thinking about investing. I've already talked about emergency funds, and I'll put a link to that up in that corner there. You should be saving for an emergency fund. Once that is in place, once you've got, say, 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up to cover anything that might come up, unexpected medical, dental bills, car repairs, house repairs, having to come up with a damage deposit on a new rental property, whatever. Once you've got that in place, then you need to be thinking about saving for your goals. Do you want a new car? Do you want a down payment on a house? Do you want to take a vacation? Or do you want to upgrade your iPhone? Start saving for that. Have the money in place and spend what you've already saved. That's my rule of thumb. I put almost everything I buy on a credit card, but the money is already in the bank to cover next month's credit card bill, and I keep track of what's going on there. And the other thing you need to save for is long term. You need to save for retirement. You do not want to be going into retirement as a victim of lifestyle creep. And again, I've seen this personally. I've seen seniors who have huge mortgages, who have consumer debt, who have high interest credit card loans. And probably more dangerous than even all of that is the fact that they continue spending like that even after they retire, even after maybe their income drops. They're addicted to that lifestyle and they can't get out of it. With enough time, enough planning, your lifestyle can actually improve in retirement. But you can't continue to live like you're living if you can't afford it. Don't become a lifestyle creeper. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And in the meantime, here's some more videos for you to check out.